In this section, we're going to see how to look at or how to view incoming links. Now, we've already established that if you have incoming links from bad neighborhoods, these days that can adversely affect your SEO, so it's important you check this every so often. Now, the way you check for incoming links to your website is, if you haven't already done it, you sign up for the Google Search Console. Once you've signed up for the Google Search Console, you just simply click on Links once you've opened up the Google Search Console, and that will show you all the websites that link to you. Once you've done that, you just simply click here where it says Links. And as you can see, these are the various types of links. So you've got external links, internal links, and then you've got the top linking sites here. If I click on the down arrow here, we can see more top linking sites. So as you can see, there's a site here in South Africa that's linking to us, and it has 13 pages that link to us. The fact that you have numerous links from a particular website is not necessarily bad. In many cases, in this case for instance, this is an outfit that is to do with training materials, and this website was one of mine, ccglobal.com, is basically all about training materials, things like Microsoft Office. So what I could do is I could click here if I wanted to get more information. So that would take me directly to the linking website. And in this case, apparently it's a university in South Africa. Having links from universities is actually very, very good for your SEO. So the fact I've got numerous links from here is actually a good thing, not a bad thing. What you want to do is try and examine these links for things that look obviously bad. I mean, if you had a website with a title like, I don't know, freelinksarus.com, I don't know if that site exists or not, I just made it up. But that would probably be an indication of a site that, from Google's point of view, it wouldn't be very happy with you having links from them. Also, sometimes you can just look at the extensions. So for instance, .au is Australian, .com is international, this is South African. Sometimes you might find links from countries that you wouldn't normally expect links from. So for instance, .ru is one to look out for. You know, I'm not saying there's anything against RU, which is RU is the abbreviation for Russia. I actually got married in Russia. My wife was English, and long story, I was working for IBM at the time, and I just loved the place. We got married in Moscow, so I've got nothing against Russia as such. However, there are a lot of dodgy Russian websites, unfortunately. It's a bit of a free-for-all there, it seems. So if you do have links from, for instance, a Russian website extension, which is .ru, then I'm not saying they're bad, just check them out. I remember a while back, for this particular site, in fact, I had quite a few sites from a Russian URL, and I looked at it with grave suspicion. When I checked it out, it was actually a university in Moscow, and they just happened to like my site, and they put quite a few links in. So as I say, don't just sort of delete without thinking, always investigate first. Incidentally, there are various other things you can do here. So for instance, on this down arrow here, you can export the data. So I won't actually do it, I'll just show you. If I click here, I could export this as a CSV. A CSV file, if you're not familiar with that expression, just means it's comma separated. So what you could do is you could download a whole load of information as a CSV file, and then import it into something like Excel, and then you could analyze the data within Excel if you wanted to. But the important point is, this is how you see links, you know, that come into your website from elsewhere, and periodically you just need to check that they seem okay. If they're not okay, then of course you then need to start using the Google Disavow tool. So you make a list of any sites you're not particularly happy with, submit those to Google using the Google Disavow tool, at which point Google will ignore those incoming links.